Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly psychic tarot reading and welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. So, doing your weekly psychic tarot reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. So, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. So, all right, Leo, in the past, it looks like you were learning something new with the Page of Swords, seeing things differently, seeing things in a new light. Feels like this really helped you see things, have some clarity. It looks like there's someone in your past very unapologetic. Feels like they, if you're hearing the snorting, that's my French bulldog making a lot of noise, as they do. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay. It looks like in the past there's this Knight of Cups in reverse that it's like they're very unapologetic. Feels like they tell you what you want to hear. That's what that is. This person tells you what you want to hear. They're able to move into your energy off of their with your woundedness, with your unhealed wounds. They're telling you what you want to hear. It's like they're painting a picture that they can satisfy your needs. Yeah. And it feels like this person, just what their actions are just so they can get something from you. It looks like there's a third party involved as well. That might be what you were learning, what you were seeing, some truths coming out. Seeing that this person was really just kind of playing your wounds, hiding in your shadows, telling you what you wanted to hear so you would pay out like a slot machine. It looks like there was a fight, some type of disagreement, and you really had to go within to heal. In present energy, Leo, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is a lack of long-term soul fulfillment, a lack of community, a lack of care in the community. Someone's overwhelmed by their emotions. It's very watery energy, very emotional, something in the environment. But there's also someone, it feels like how they're stuck in some type of mindset that's keeping them attached to an unloving community. It feels like these are my people, these are my friends, this is my family, this is my community. And even though there's no love here, I feel there's some attachment to an unloving community. Like, yeah, and it's not. It's painful. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. It makes it very hard to heal, to nurture. It feels like either this community is headed up by, or it feels like there's a feminine energy that's kind of setting the tone, setting the energy of this community. And it feels like she's a victim, and okay. And she creates a lot of beliefs that make it very painful to be in this community, but also painful to leave this community. It feels like if you leave this community, that you know you will be talked about, and so it feels like people stay in this community because if you leave, you will be painted as bad, and it's very toxic. There's a lot of dependency and codependency here. There's a lot of ego. A lot of ego. It looks like justice is coming in for the people who they've made to feel left out, to feel ostracized. Feels like this is such an interesting energy to read. It looks like this is how they teach what love is. Love is this very painful. It feels like I've been in this. This is either family, religion, some type of longevity. Maybe even children are involved in this. And so it makes it really hard to move away from this energy. I can feel the attachment. And, geez, I don't know if I've ever tuned into something like this. If this is resonating, I would love to hear what this is that I'm tuning into. So, all right, Leo, let's move on to what's hidden. The 5 of Wands. Competition. Planning, competition, practicing. Feels like competition. Okay. So what's hidden is there's competition for your soul fulfillment. There's competition for your soul, competition for your happiness. There's been a lack of success, and someone wants to come in from out of the cold. But there's this bully energy and a lot of lies. Someone's willing to win at any cost, and telling lies just feels like a part of that. But it looks like you're remaining strong and confident and able to walk away from something that's emotionally unsatisfying. Wow. It feels like people are vying for your attention, your affection, your soul, they're competing for you, it feels like. Maybe your perspective, like you're caught in between egos. This feels like infighting in some type of job, community, family, religion. It feels like a lot of poo-pooing someone else, and a lot of like trying to convince people to see things and projecting blame on others. This is a lot of bully energy and lying and manipulation. This is just about winning. And it feels like what I'm seeing here is that you've got the inner strength to walk away from anything that's no longer for you whenever you decide that. Only you can decide when you've had enough. All right. Possible outcome, Leo, is death. So death is death and rebirth. The end of a cycle is the beginning of the new one. Usually the new beginning is hidden in the death of the old. So it looks like you're transforming. It feels very pivotal, very important, even though there's some painful aspects and toxicity, and it feels like you've come to this point to make changes, to transform, and you've got the strength to do it. So what do we need to know about the death card, possible outcome? What are the most important messages that Leo needs to know? There's a lot of unhappiness, and it feels like an inability to move forward, an inability to overcome obstacle, trying to avoid a tower, and again, death and rebirth card. So it looks like you're transforming your sadness, maybe chronic sadness, and realizing why you haven't been able to overcome this. Trying to avoid a complete collapse of something that it feels like it's time for it to collapse. It feels like there's something is over and it's falling apart. It feels like an organization, it feels like an entity, like a corporation, a company, a group, a family. It's a group, it's a community with the 10 of Cups. There's no love here, there's no care, and it's actually very painful, and people are programmed and manipulated to, it feels like you have to dissociate to stay in this energy, and it feels like there's a uncaring leader connected with this, someone not nurturing, not loving, not caring. There's this toxicity, and this is justice that this comes apart. It's for justice and karma for purposefully isolating people, purposefully separating, like blame onto people, and cruel treatment, and saying this is love, and a lack of movement forward. Wow. I'm so curious what this is. If you would share in the comments, if this has resonated, I would love to hear what this is in regards to. Just curious here. It does look like there's a lot of transformation. And remember, when you're transforming, just like the butterfly in the cocoon, there's a lot that goes into transformation. And basically the caterpillar in that chrysalis has to liquefy and come out a very different creature that has the caterpillar had a certain way of acting and being, and then the chrysalis, and then coming out of the butterfly and being very different. And you've got 2 death cards, lots of transformation this week. So give yourself grace. It feels like there's a lot going on inside and outside of you. And so give yourself, some space and some grace. All right, Leo, I hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye.